And as a matter of fact, that study was drawn and written by the hands of Napoleon himself, and the paper survived. And they said that this...
He came over here 9 o'clock at night. He gave the guards $300 to let him climb up that pyramid. Now, he didn't make it all the way. He said he got about halfway, and the guard was there helping him. He said it was kind of scary because it was slippery and all. But I just want to warn you, please, nobody do this on this tour. Once was enough. I said, I don't want to know, I don't want to...
Brains and their minds, building a mind-boggling construction so far till today, with all your interest and with all your hieroglyphs and with all the PhDs. We still stand in front of this building paralyzed with all our technology of the 21st century, saying, how on earth did they build it? The pyramid of Khufu, one of almost 94 pyramids in Egypt today. This is considering the pyramids which are well preserved. There are other pyramids which is of half and 1 meters high only remainings, which we didn't count. All right? So most of the pyramids you are going to see are on the western side of the River Nile. This is the western side of, this is the west, this is the east, obviously, and this is north, right there. No matter how big is your pyramid or how small is your pyramid, the most important stone in any of those millions is the top capstone from the religious point of view. You are going to walk now with me kindly through those narrow corridors of Old Cairo, which was originally the ground level in the days of the ancient time. King Farouk in front. The name of the mosque is Hussein. Everybody knows Hussein because he's the grandson of the Prophet. It was said that he was buried here.
And you're going to see the most interesting monuments and the wonder of ancient civilization.
Well, don't wave any raw meat at a crocodile.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a good rule of thumb.
Okay, two groups please here. Two groups, Muhammad and Farouk.
And when I say that those temples were built by the Greeks or the Romans, I don't mean that the workmen were Greeks or Roman. No, the builders, the artisans, and the architects, all of those people, they were pure Egyptians, and even the designs, the inscriptions, the scenes, the writings, everything is Egyptian stuff. But these temples were built when Egypt was ruled, whatever, by the Greeks or the Romans. That area on the top of the flowers, everywhere, you see those stones? Those are supposed to be carved to that woman with the 2 ears of a cow over there. Yes, actually. Shake a leg, everybody, please. Shake a leg. Shake a leg. That boat is well tied to the other boat here with the upturned ends, which are decorated by the falcon. And here, look at that, this is the small one. Okay, so this is the secret boat. And they are sailing under the protection of that symbol that I've seen on the top and the vulture goddess Nekhbet. Could see that in one of his hands he's holding the lotus flower, and at the other hand is a jar of perfumes. That is given to the goddess Hathor, and again once he's offering another kind of incense in the front of the god Horus, and all of those scenes are repeated several times, but all of them they are talking about the same subject.
Okay.
Well, they're calling us out. Hey, Jim, we're on the Nile Palace.
Okay, look.
Really? Crocodiles? In this water?
In this water?
No.
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 It's behind.
Throw the line and we'll tell you.
You know what we saw out our window the other day?
Lighten your load. Can we throw somebody over to your boat?
Yes, they are. They're moving.
If you go swim, it'll be
Yes, it goes down very quickly once it starts to go down.
I can't see.
They give you enough time just to relax and have a casual little.
Look at him. Look at him.
No, it's okay.
Looks like he's watering. Anything clean should be admired.
Even more important texts, even more important monuments, telling us more about the cult of ancient Egypt than those big ones, because the big ones, as we said before, they were found empty and there was no big deal of carvings inside. This one here, that of Teti, you are talking about the Book of the Dead, the Book of the Gates, the coffin texts of the Middle Kingdom, the Book of the Caverns, the Book of the Celestial Kingdom, the Book of the River of Werness, the River of Stars in heavens, the Sechet Iaro, the Fields of Heaven. All these texts depended originally on the pyramid text that you're about to see inside this pyramid. It is not a tough pyramid to enter. It's a descending corridor leading to the burial chamber that is awaiting you to show you those very well preserved and carved texts of the pyramid text. Interesting that these pyramid texts are not only magical spells dealing with the cult and the religion, but it also showed us from the ancient Egyptian point of view how they perceived the idea of the construction of the universe, the foundation of life, the very basic nucleus of how the whole thing started. How the whole universe was a chaotic ocean, and how the Ben, the small pyramidion, rose from the primordial ocean. We knew that there was a great deal of flooding. When the king